Um, this is a rocker knife. A lovely coworker and his wife gave this to me. I was in my mid-20s and he's like, this might help you with chopping. Well, my wrists and my hands were so involved and so swollen, it was hard for me to do anything. And having this, because the way that you hold it with two hands made the job easier, but this is sharper than you think it would be. I have cut chicken, I have cut beef and some pork with this thing, and it chops vegetables, onions, meats. A lot of times, because I have rheumatoid arthritis, if I'm doing anything that moves my hand more towards my pinky, I'm really weak using my muscles that way. So this keeps my hand and my wrist in a neutral position, and it's easier to chop. And then you're standing normally doing it, so you can put more force into it, not just using your arms and your shoulder. And then there's also these. These are like what are they called? MEZZALUNA knives. Such a fancy name. And we have two different versions of them, but you can use these. You see chefs use them on cooking shows and stuff too, right? Where they chop, chop, chop. But it has a fat grasp to them, which is great. And if you're really trying to just chop something up, it's kind of nice to use. So those are some tools that can help you. There's all kinds of choppers out there, mini choppers. I have this mini chopper. A lot of times blenders have the food processor or a chopper attachment to them. That's a great way to save your joints. Another tool I love that I don't have the same version, but these choppers that are out there, you can kind of, sorry, there's a lot of pieces to it if it's loud. There's different settings to chop. So this is like a mandolin slicer, and you could do julienne, you can do different things like that. It's kind of like the one in the picture of the side where you just take it and then you would slide it back and forth and it'll cut it for you. So you can use it for different cuts. There are so many different versions of this thing in here. And so whatever you cut falls into this little container. This is the best way to dice anything. I use this for potatoes and onions and garlic and sometimes I've used it for like zucchini. This is one of the coolest things ever. So I didn't learn about this until an Arthritis Foundation program that I helped do to teach kitchen hacks. They had sent me one of these. It's called a NIMBLE, NIMBLE, just like on the side. And you literally just whoop, and it'll open up the package. There's a little thing that cuts right here and it fits right on your finger. And to reiterate once again, we do not have official partnerships or paid partnerships with any of these products that we're talking about. These are just cool hacks that we have found through the Arthritis Foundation or Janine or I's personal things that we found that really kind of help. But you can cut paper and packaging with just one swipe of your finger, and it's really cool. We've shown these, I think, in our last one, but I love loop scissors. When my wrists and my fingers were really swollen, these were so much easier for me to use. I keep scissors in every room in the house. I keep scissors in the kitchen drawer because I don't bother trying to rip open anything. I just use scissors all the time. There's no need to put that extra stress on my joints when I know it's hard for me to do or to deal with the frustration.